Crypto continues to pump, so let's talk some Cardano. We have some big news today. We'll talk some of the Cardano chart, and one thing I'm looking at, as well as a storyline as we look into kind of one of the more kind of deeper ends of Cardano that I will think has a role moving forward. I want to share with you guys those thoughts as well. So let's get down into it. Let's talk some crypto. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name's Mark. Welcome back. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so down below. And we do talk ADA each and every single day. So I do appreciate all my returning subscribers. All right. And let's kick off the weekend with a bang, as we do want to kind of segue back into the charts. Looking at the top 100, this has been an outstanding last few days for the overall crypto market. We've seen the complete market cap kind of shoot up a little bit. And this is about kind of the time where we want to see this all kind of stem before Q4 and getting into 2026. So kind of jockeying for that perfect positioning, which I think is really taking shape right now. But as we look at the charts for ADA, let's talk about it. And please remember, guys, not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. But almost 80 cents. Okay, we'll pull up the trading view. And looking at it right now, since basically the 3rd of August, we've been on a little bit of a steady incline from 70 cents all the way up to basically 80 cents, like I've been talking about. I'll never tell you to buy or sell crypto, but guys, this is one of the quicker kind of swings that we could be making as we look at Cardano. Essentially a dollar plus crypto right now valued under, at one point, under 70 cents. And this was just even in July, in August, we were talking about a 50, 60, 70 cents Cardano. So just in the short term, there's a lot of options and availability within ADA to deliver some returns, okay? So as we get into these articles, I do want to start off by talking about one of the exchanges I am partnered with. This is BTCC, okay? If you are a spot or leverage trader in the market and you're not currently using BTCC, check them out, because right now they're offering a 10% bonus on your first time deposit. So if you're a crypto trader, also 40% lower trading fees. All right. So check out BTCC, no VPN, KYC necessary. Just make sure it's right for you, where you're located, understand their terms and conditions. Start trading today with this exchange. All right. But back into ADA. This is where we're looking at a golden cross pattern, and is $1 next. I know that's cliche. We've been at $1 numerous times, okay? So is it next? Who knows? Okay, nobody has that crystal ball that we all covet within the world of crypto, but this is where we look into the 50 and 200 simple moving averages crossing over one another. So this is where, as we see this, a golden cross does form, and this is something that does indicate that the short-term selling pressure is kind of dying off, and we do get some bullish momentum whenever we do see this. Just whether or not the macro and the overall momentum within crypto allows us to take the shape of what this offers is going to be the big question. Now, we did have that slide as we were, like I talked about, below 60 cents just in July. And we look at it right now, we're talking about 80 cents Cardano. So just in even 30 days, that's an outstanding swing trade, going from 60 to 80 cents in less than 30 days. Can't find it really anywhere else in traditional finance. That's one of the beauties of crypto. But for $1 to hit, this is where we have to look back at some historical data. All right. We attempted this back last month, but we stopped at around 93, 94 cents on July 21st. And that's kind of where this recovery has led us to the 80 cents Cardano right here, right now. This is something where we talk about it, well surpassing the 72 cents is where we looked for the simple moving average. And now, as we have this golden cross, that's kind of where all bets are going to lead us to talking about $1 Cardano. Will it happen? Like I said, nobody has that crystal ball. But if you align the technicals kind of with the momentum we have in the overall market, $1 seems pretty feasible, okay? And if you guys know me, you've been watching my stuff for years now. For me and $1 Cardano, that's not enough. We're talking about me buying Cardano with my first expectation that this would one day be a $9 to $12 crypto, okay? A couple things coming down the pipe. We'll talk Hydra, we'll talk Acropolis, also kind of what we have coming up with the midnight airdrop, bringing more blockchains into the Cardano ecosystem, giving them exposure. This is something where we see the rising kind of interest within not just developers and the dApps within ADA, but also the IO, the input output. They've recently got a $71 million approval within that treasury allocation to fund 12 months of network upgrades. Okay, so a lot of bullishness in that regard. But to finally conclude on this video, I want to talk about one of the meme coins on Cardano, Snack. Okay, now a core contributor to this project is saying that Snack will push Cardano forward again and again, okay? This is where we look into the relevance within ADA. On an August 7th of posts, he emphasized that Snack will push Cardano forward again and again. Okay, very significant. This is the meme coin that, you know, every blockchain basically has a meme coin. Well, for Cardano, it's Snack, and I think that some people actually even just trade the meme coin these days. Okay. Just kind of what I'm getting at is, if you believe in Solana, right, you could look at Bonk and maybe not trade even Solana. If you look at Cardano, you can just trade Snack. If you look at some of the other blockchains out there, for example, the Base network, right? It's not official, but some people, you know, kind of just, you can't really buy Base outside of USDC or Ethereum on the Base network. But instead of just buying that, they don't really have a native currency, but they're just buying Brett on Base. Okay, kind of goes down that road. Ethereum, you got Shiba Inu, you got Pepe, but in terms of Cardano and Solana, I think a lot of users actually just trade Snack or the likes of, you know, Bonk or Dog we've had even just to get exposure to the native blockchain through the use of a meme coin. It gives you a little bit more volatility. It's not me telling you to do that whatsoever. I'm not giving financial advice, but I think that I have talked with a couple of traders that they don't like the price action of Cardano. They much want a faster delivery, more kind of results. And so when Cardano's stuck in the mud, trading at 60, 70, 80 cents, it's not going up or down for 6 months. On the other hand, if Cardano has a nice pump, Snack's going to get it double, and they're going to get it more amplified than what we were seeing. So that's just another way to play the Cardano native blockchain. Okay. The Snack community did react to these comments, as Hoskinson stating that he does support the Snack community. Okay, this is where we see his proposal to restructure the request as a bond repayable in the next 3 years. That did not really go over well with a lot of the Snack community, but it also is kind of bringing up the debate on the Snack's relevance to the ecosystem in comparison to the imminent privacy-focused Midnight that will be released, that token, very shortly. Okay, so kind of where we're at. We'll see kind of how this goes down, but like I was talking about, Snack is up 16% in the last 24 hours. And Cardano, as we talk about it, has not really experienced that same boost, only 5.8%. So a little bit more kind of intensity within trading Snack versus ADA itself. So just kind of a little tidbit I wanted to share with you guys, a little different outside the box way of playing the market. But Snack, Cardano, all things are looking good on the charts. We'll see if this green rally continues, see where the weekend takes us. As always, guys, appreciate you tuning in and being part of the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so down below. Also, feel free to check out the links for BTCC if you want to start trading on that platform. And we'll talk to you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your weekend. Cheers.